Okay, this the dolls coming out. I think it's like 9:33 when this happened. Today is the 23rd of January 2024, and I want to show how when the dogs come outside, how this stuff start flying. I don't know what this. I don't know if it's. Sometimes I wonder if this the smart does. See there? Look like it came out from under the ground. It's look like sometimes it look like it's coming out of the house, but I don't know what this is. I don't know if the dogs can sense it, cause they very sensitive, but they don't act like they are sensing anything. And when she ran up on the porch, on the deck rather. They always sniffing each other butt. They can run fast too. Sometimes I just wonder if this the smart does. Cause like on the Matrix, those machine looking thing that was trying to uh, go into the when they were down in the underground thing. They I guess it was like a tunnel or something, and the machinery things was trying to break through. That represented the smart dust, and so I just wonder sometimes because in this house I just never seen dirt in a house like this house here. You know, I can sweep up under the chairs, and next time I sweep again, there's still a pile of dirt up under the chairs, under the beds. And I just wonder, is it coming up through the floor? Like that energy's coming up through the floor. I don't know what this stuff is. I just be wondering, could it be? But I don't know. Girl, what is wrong with you? And when they went inside, he wanted to go outside. He do that every time they go outside. He wants to go outside, but we don't let them be around each other because we don't know if he'll fight them or if they'll fight him because he wasn't raised up with them. So we keep them separated. Okay, let me see where he is. There you go. Right. I don't think they came out in bed with him as they did with the girls, but it came out on both sides of the house. It's going backwards. Yeah, he out there eating something. It didn't come out on when he was out there like they did with the girls. Like it's trying to rain. Look at the reflections. Now when it's raining, they don't have the lights on. So you can see that those lights come right over here. You still see the lights reflections. And that porch light right there, it's coming right over here. The car light coming right over here. All the lights coming right over here. I got it live now. This is here, right over here. They all come over here. Now if these was on, it would be coming right over here. If the car lights was on, they'd be coming right over here. That light there is our porch light. It's a reflection from the porch light. You can see all that energy out there. It's drizzling rain, but most of that, what you're seeing out there, that's energy. That's not rain. It's like that every night. I don't know why I be skipping like that. Okay. I'm gonna turn the camera towards me. There's a mess behind me. Cause I've been packing up stuff. And you can see all that energy behind me. And I'm packing up. Ooh, I don't know what is going on with my finger. And I keep hitting it. It just hurts. But I'm thinking about doing a video on some of my shoes as I pack them up. I already packed some in a big box over there, and then a plastic container. All my summer shoes, I packed them up. But the other shoes, as I packed them up, I got to buy some more containers. I got some containers out in the garage, but I better leave them for other stuff cause I knew we still got like packing the stuff on the walls and my purses and stuff like that. So, and then my daughter, she got to have some containers. Um, I'm just packing, so this is the first chance I get to leave from here, I'm gone. That's just how bad I'm ready to leave this house. Because this house is constantly attacking me. Every time I go over there to the sink, it's starting to attack my feet. I don't know what that feeling is that I'm getting, but it don't feel good. And it's my daughter. I had raised money up so, for me, when it's time for me I can move. Cause see now, when we move in this house, this is my sister house. I get these houses for her. And see, when I moved up here, I still got my same place that I've had for 8 years, and I don't want to live there. So I want to get my stuff from there, and one of my daughters, she can keep that place, and I don't want to live there because they got this stuff coming out from over there too. They did that last year. Military person did that. Cause as long as I had that apartment, that energy wasn't coming out from up under the house. And so the landlords have to give them permission because he had asked for my landlord's phone number, but I didn't know what he wanted it for. Now, I didn't really want to give it to him. If I'd have known that he had already asked my daughter for it and she wouldn't give it to him, I wouldn't have gave it to him. You see, she wasn't there when he asked my grandson to ask me for it. And see, how he know I was home? See what I'm saying? They know when I'm coming home because they be waiting on me too. Like the other said, that's the second couple since I've been there. Uh, there's a 2-story house, and every time I would go outside, either he'll come outside or she'll come outside. But every time she come outside laughing. And see, that was a trigger point for me because right after my son died, this toy used to wake me up at nighttime, laughing. And I didn't know what kind of toy it was until it did it for about 2 months. And I finally asked my daughter, do you ever hear laughter? And I said, every night this toy, I'm hearing this laughter. I said, I pulled out laughing Elmo and it won't hear him. She said, no, it's a fish. I said, a fish? So I pulled out all the toys out their toy box. It was at the very bottom. The very bottom of that toy box. And you had to put it like a gun. You had a trigger. That's the only way you can get the laugh. But this thing was laughing every night. And after I found it, I don't know what happened to it. I didn't see it no more after that. I didn't hear it no more after that. But people started laughing. Like if I go to the store, before I stop going to the stores, I go up to the cashier, they start laughing. If I go to the doctor, them gang stalkers will come to the doctor. They knew my doctor's appointments. And they'll be in there laughing. You know, I had to deal with the laughter. And I knew that's that laughing demon. Because I actually saw the demon. I was praying one day. I was laying on the couch. And I was praying to God. And I was asking him to let me see what happened to my son. And I saw a demon. And it looked like a cartoon. It had one of them high top head. Look kind of like one of them things that used to be on Fat Albert. It had a high top face, buck teeth, and it was laughing. I saw it 2 or 3 times. Every time I would ask God to let me see what happened. That's what I would see. A laughing demon. But it always looked like a cartoon. Just like when I saw this gay spirit in one of my daughter's boyfriends. And he had been in prison. So he was in there doing gay sex in prison. And I told her, she met him in prison. I told her, I said, you don't need to be trying to move no man in your house straight from prison. And you need to, get to know him outside of jail. And then see if you like him. She brought him right straight from jail. Just what I thought. He was gay or bisexual. He's staying at her house, sleeping with men. But I saw the spirit. He was coming from her house, walking over to walk. My back door and her back door was facing each other. And it was the playground, and my house was over here, her house was over there, on the other side of the playground. But our back door was facing each other. And he was coming across the playground. And God just let me see it. It looked like a cartoon. I saw the whole entire thing. It had a round head, like a stick body, and it was twisting, and it was smiling. And I couldn't believe what I was seeing. I mean, the demon leg came out of his leg and went back in his foot as he was walking. And so I caught up and I told her, I said, God let me see a demon in him. I said, and it's a gay spirit. She didn't want to believe me until some gay dude came and told her that he was gay and he was having sex with men. Some of the guys out there that we didn't know they was bisexual. They stayed out there where we stayed at. They were having sex with him. I don't even know how I got on that. I don't even know how I got on that. But I did. Oh, I was talking about when I see spirit, they look like cartoons. That's how I see spirit. They look like cartoons. Except for Baphomet. But I didn't just see him Baphomet. I didn't just see him. I was like half asleep and half woke. That's how I felt. I was laying on, okay, uh, one of my school, a guy that I was raised up with, he lived up here at the time, and he would take me home, and like if I need to go to the store or something, I could call him up, and he'll take me where I need to go, and he was when he brought me home, he sat for a while, and he said I didn't sleep in my bedroom because I don't like sleeping. I don't feel comfortable sleeping in my bedroom because my neighbor bedroom is right beside my bedroom, and they be attacking me, so I sleep in the living room. And where he sat at is where I held my head, and he was sitting there just cussing. That's why I stopped being friends with him because he wouldn't respect me. Like I tell him, I don't like to hear a lot of cussing because it affects me. I have to deal with the repeat of the cussing in my head, and he was still talking. Well, this how I talk. You don't have to talk like that. I said, you don't hear me cussing. So we stopped being friends because he wanted to marry me and I won't go marry. We didn't even go together. I just known him all my life. Ever since we was in grammar school. But anyway, when I went to bed, and I felt like I was between sleep or something, like I was woke, but I won't woke. But I kept seeing Baphomet. And he had on a dress. He didn't come all the way in my apartment. He was in the apartment, but like when you come into my apartment, the first thing you get to is the kitchen, and you get to the kitchen door, and then right past the door going into the kitchen, there's a little small wall. That's where Baphomet will be there at that little small wall, looking over at me. But Baphomet had on a dress, and his penis was hanging down under the dress. And this like it went on for hours. That's what it felt like. I don't know how long it went, but it felt like all night long. That's what I kept seeing Baphomet. And so the next day, when I got up, I was just wondering why would I see that? Why would I see Baphomet? And if I'm not mistaken, I I dreamed. I mean, I didn't dream. I saw it. I don't know if I saw it on the internet or what. That Baphomet is the god of the Masons. So the Masonic. But anyway, there's something about him that's dealing with Baphomet. You know, I asked him, was he a Mason? Because he just kept laughing. And I kept asking, why are you laughing? I said, do you have your third eye open? He would never tell me. And he would never tell me whether or not he was in the Mason. But I figured it out. He got his third eye open and he's a Mason. And so I let him know, no, I won't marry you. Um, I don't want no man that got his third eye open, first of all. And I don't want a man who's in the Masonic order, second of all. Mm-mm. I don't need that. I deal with enough negativity and dealing with demonic stuff as it is. Because, when you dealing with the Masonic order, you dealing with the demons. And when you join this stuff, people don't realize when these men and these women join the Masonic order, you giving Satan and the demons legal rights to your family, to your bloodline. And so if I marry a man that's in the Masons, then I'm just handing my family over to the demonic order. I'm not gonna do that. I've been praying and asking God to forgive me for my sins. So I don't need to bring somebody else's sins, especially when you on an oath in a something of the demonic order, because these people serve Satan. How can I marry a man that serves Satan and I'm trying to serve God? Because you got these pastors. Anyone got a pastor that's a Mason, you need to get rid of that joker. Because they put the Masonic order before family. I got a brother that's a Mason. I had to denounce him, and I did. So we don't need to carry. We got enough problems with us sinning. I'm trying to talk my family into repenting, because my grandchildren, they got saved when they were little children. And we did Bible study and stuff, and my daughters, they confess Jesus Christ, but they're not living it. You can't just confess Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior and still live in sin. That ain't gonna work. Jesus said, if you love me, you'll obey me. Not saying that you won't fall, but you ain't gonna stay there. You can't feel comfortable in sin. You can't feel comfortable in sin when you got a relationship and when you got the Holy Spirit. Mm. Oh, but I tell you what, boy. I looked at this woman, and I guess she's supposed to be an apostle or something. I don't know what she is, but they don't want to. They just keep trying to say that what these gangs. She was talking about gang stalking, which they keep trying to say is just spiritual, but it's not just spiritual. This is a spiritual war, but they're using technology, and you can't treat this the same way you do with just a regular spiritual war, because you're dealing with the technology too. And see, that let me know these people don't know what they're talking about. That's what it's making me believe in them more and more, less and less. Put it like that. They just talking, running their mouth, don't know what they're talking about. Cause she claimed that I reckon she's supposed to be gang. I don't believe she's being gang stalked. She just wants to get some people to follow her. That's not what I'm about. You don't never hear me saying like and subscribe to my channel. Because I'm not here about trying to get people to follow me. I'm here just to give information. And sometimes I get tired of talking about GameStop. I get tired of it because it's every day. That's why I said I'm going to start showing some of my clothes. Or I want to give some stuff away because I may never wear some of these clothes because they got me all jacked up, got my stomach poked out here. It's just sitting up here. It go further than my boobies. I don't hardly have no boobies, but but my stomach is poked. I ain't never had no big stomach, but when I'm pregnant, I ain't never been this big. My face is never been this big. They did this to me, and it won't stop. They gonna stop though, cause God gonna make them stop. All night long, this stuff is going in my body and on my body, in me and on me. Whatever this crap is, and when every time I put the my camera up, it be the whole it be real thick, especially over there on my clothes. That's why I know somebody they can control where they want this stuff at. It be looking like a wave, and then when I press play, it be like how it's looking now. But right now, right there behind me is yellow. On the wall is yellow. It don't always look yellow. But all day today, I've been feeling this electrical stuff on me, on my skin, especially over there by that sink where I have to go over there and brush my teeth or comb my hair or do something, like wash my face or whatever I'm going to do on that floor. And see, I have to go over there to go to the bathroom. And it's doing something to my feet. And I believe it's messing with the dog too. Cause his bed right there on it. He done his little big butt on my chair today. I said, you need to get down, cause I need to get him a bath. He don't stink too bad, but that old butter stink. I have to put him in the tub. I washes him in the tub. Then I washes his bed. And every time I give him a bath, I give the bed a bath too. But there ain't no need of washing him and then laying in a stinking bed. But I want to get that chair there upholstered. It's broke. Then it look right dirty too. I want to change that color. It was a cute little chair when I first got it. Um, I want to change up this room. Um, Even though I don't want to be here, but I'm getting things that when I move, how I want my bedroom to look, how I want my house to look. And I brought me some dishes, yellow dishes. I think I want my house to be. At first I said black and yellow, but I think I'm gonna have a mixture of light yellow and blue because I got blue and white lamps. I got some blue and white curtains because my sister furniture is blue. I don't want dark blue. I'm thinking about maybe my chairs at my house. I want to get them a holster. And see, that's another reason I was raising up money so that I can get my chairs upholstered and have enough money so I can move. And when I get ready to move, I can have enough money to make my first down deposit and get a truck so I can move all my stuff. But it's gonna be hard. I think it's gonna be real hard for me to move because these devils is gonna try to keep me from getting another place. I had that place there for 8 years now. The end of this month will be 8 years. And when I was trying to get this place, no, not this place, because they did it to this place here too. They talked to the real estate agencies because I could tell by the way they act, by the real estate agency, by the way they act, and then the real estate agent that we had this time, she's trying to set me up because we went to a house out there where we first moved up this way. We went to another house that was out there, but it was a smaller house. I didn't like it; it was too small. But anyway, there was a guy and a woman. They was in the military, and she had done had her computer set up so that she can uh, whatever it is that they do, the information that they get. And I could tell by the way they were acting that they knew that I was being gang stalked. Not just them, but the people out there in the neighborhood. Because there was a man across the street. I could tell by the way he was acting. They be letting these people know. They send out these texts and stuff and let these people know. That's what they be talking about. It's just spiritual. That's a lie, and you don't know what you're talking about. So there's no way she's being gang stalked if she think this is only spiritual. See, these people be lying, and then they try to act like they just know so much and try to see they how they fool these people and have all these followers because they good with words. They talk prophecy. I'm an old country woman. I don't have that many followers. People don't want to follow me. They really think I'm just a fish-eyed fool than to follow me. But I'm the one that's trying to tell them the truth. Because I'm experiencing it. I'm telling you what I'm going through, what they're doing to me. I even had a guy talking about I won't going through what I'm going through. I'm only going through remote neural monitoring. Oh yeah, do remote hot dog it. Remote neural monitoring shoot little holes in aluminum foil. The whole aluminum foil full of holes because they shooting it through the window. You don't even have to roll your window up. It go right through glass. And I proved that. I got video showing it. I hold the back of our house. I had aluminum foil at the glass door, the windows, and all. And they were holes in all of it. Because them idiots that stand behind us were shooting in our house. Every time I go outside, they were shooting at me. But before I saw it on the video, I thought it was mosquito bite. I had to do to treat the yard for mosquitoes. And then I found out he was shooting at us. I don't have to lie. I really rather not be going through this. So why would I sit up and lie about something like this? Like I really want this to happen. I like to be able to go to bed without feeling hot air going in my private area. I won't be looking like this right here, like I'm being gonna swole up. My neck just hanging like I don't know what, my face all round and fat. This is what they doing to me. They doing this to me. Not that I don't eat that much. That's how I'm supposed to be looking right over there on them pictures. Not like this here. My stomach sticking. Look how they got my stomach sitting. Now this is what they doing to me today. Right here. All that right there. They got me looking like this here. Because I'm taking stuff to help me internally. And so they're going to make sure that I can't get better. That's why I say I got to get up out of this house and pray to God that he won't let them fix up the next house I move into like this. But I tell you what, if I could ever find a lawyer that's willing to take on this, that'll be a miracle finding that. The landlords will get sued because they had to give them permission to do it. The real estate agency too, military. I done had doctors, military, sheriff department, city cops, the Masonic order. But I don't know who's of the Masonic order, but I do know them sheriffs because I seen them. The ones that come out here, I just got pictures of them. Somebody might recognize them, but I don't know them. But those two sheriffs at the first two houses, I saw them, and I can recognize them. The doctors that did this, that implant me, I know who did surgery on me. And I know that the military at Fort Bragg attack me. And the guy I was dating, he worked for a company too. And I'm quite sure he still worked for them. But they train these military, they train these people to how to shoot these weapons. But anyway, I didn't come on here to talk about all this stuff. I told y'all when I get to talking, it just start flowing. Cause I don't so much of it. I don't have nobody to talk to. I try not to talk to my cousins too much about that, cause I don't want them attacking her. So I don't try to call her too much, and she always losing my phone number. So a lot of time when I don't hear from her in a long time, I check on her. And she said, "Girl, I'm glad you called me, cause I lost your phone number." She be trying to call me and check on me. She getting on up in her age. But she got to be 70 something. Yeah, she got to be, she about to be hitting 80. She got some age on her. Because I'm 65. She's way older than me. She my cousin. But she's the only person that talks to me. Other than the scammers. These old crazy people be trying to scam me on Facebook. But I know they don't be the person on that picture. Like the guy that sent me a message with the one that was trying to pretend he was the guy that owned the hat store. He gonna ask me, did I still? He gave somebody my information. I said, well, I didn't tell you to give my information out to anybody. He said, well, you still want to get the hat, don't you? I said, no, I don't. No, I don't want to get the hat. And he said, well, we can still talk to see where this thing go. I said, ain't going nowhere. He started laughing. Ain't going nowhere, not nowhere. Not in any place. I'm not desperate for no man. I used to want love, but if I don't never get over it, I don't care no more. If God give me a good man, then I'll be good. I'll be a good woman to him. But I'm not trying to go out my way, like I did when I was young, trying to get a man to love me. All I got was lust, nothing but lust. That's it. So I don't want lust no more. They can keep it. Mm. I ain't, I'm not desperate, and I ain't no fool. I know them jokers. They probably some little young Africans. I bet you the amount of money, that's who it is. And they be having older men around my age on the picture. Black or white, they don't even care. One guy was famous. He was a famous man. And I said, look, I know you is not the man that's on that picture. He said, why you say that? I said, cause ain't nobody famous getting ready to try to talk to me. Ain't trying to talk to me. You trying to talk to somebody else famous. I ain't crazy. Mm. I got to really work on my skin. Mm-mm. And I got all them pretty dresses. They nowhere in the world I be able to wear them dress with this cake belly. With this cake belly up on me like this here, 'cause you got to have a flat stomach to wear them dresses. 'Cause they the kind of dresses that kind of cling to you. I'm trying to work on it. I'm gonna give myself some time, but I was gonna try to give some of my stuff away if I can find somebody that need it. I'm not just gonna give it to somebody that don't need it. I've given clothes away in the past. Only seen one girl that I gave her my clothes, and she the only one I seen. And I'm giving them nice clothes that still look like they brand new. Some of them is brand new. Some of them still had a tag on them. And I only seen one wear. And it made me feel good because that dress, them dresses was fitting her. It was fitting her too. Made me feel real good. Cause the other people I gave clothes to, I never did see them wear. And I don't just I got good taste in clothes. To me, I think I do. 'Cause my shape was better. They got me all pump, blowed up now. Look like a pudding. I got coats, and I don't need all them coats. I just buy them 'cause when I was living in Maryland, I was no, was it Maryland? Yeah, Maryland. I was up there and didn't take my coats and stuff with. I mean, it was cold. Good Lord. And Virginia. When I went to Virginia too. 'Cause what I meant to do was, you know, come by and get all my stuff and take it back with, but I didn't ever. I couldn't leave my job. I started working and I couldn't just leave my job, and then I didn't have no way to come and get all my stuff. So it was still in the house, and that's how it got stolen. Me and went to the pawn shop and had the people at the pawn shop to go in my house and steal my stuff. Took my refrigerator, my kitchen stove, my table, all the stuff that I had packed up in my son's room, all his stuff for his room. They went to town. So my brother came home from Germany and he was able to get my refrigerator back in the stove, kitchen stove, but he didn't get my table back. I had a real heavy antique table. I like antique because it's heavy. My chairs at my house are antique too. I want to get them a holster. I'm probably go with maybe a baby blue, a soft blue. I'm tired of dark colors because I always had my children or my grandchildren, so I always went with dark colors. So it's gonna be just me. So I want something. I probably have a mixture of blues. I have a certain type of yellow and the different colors of blue and then black. So that's what this room is now. Cause my curtain is dark blue and my comforter is like a medium blue and my sheets is a mixture of blue, gold, and white. But I'm gonna change stuff in here. I'm gonna change up in here. Then I have those yellow cubby things. I want to mix it up with some blues. Cause I got so much. Cause I don't have no dressers. At my house, I only have a bed in my bedroom, my computer stand, and a table with my lamp on it. I had dressers, and I let my youngest daughter use it because I was in Virginia. So because she used my stuff that was in storage. So I let her use it. And see that people don't respect your stuff. She had my bed and my dresser, and she left it. Didn't even think enough of me to take care of my stuff. And it was that heavy furniture too. But I need to get me some new dressers that'll go along with my bed. Cause this is not my bed here. My bed is a little bit is bigger than this one. It's a queen size, but it got a high headboard. So I don't want to change my lamps. Cause I spent a lot for them lamps. Them lamps was $100 and something a piece. Or were they two? It was high. They were high. Can't remember if they was 200 or 200. They was something. They was expensive. And I got my tables, my living room tables. All the decoration in here is mine. The furniture is my sister's. That was my nephew's bed. And the chairs, I ordered them, but her lawyer brought them. So those blue chairs in there is my sister, but the green chair is mine. And the table is hers. I may have to buy me another kitchen table because my daughter, this she I don't know what's wrong with my daughters. They act like they just want to. That's what I feel like they want to destroy me. I just don't. I don't know what's wrong with it. I don't know. But she got rid of my couch, not my antique couch. I had another couch, and I know why she did it. She moved her stuff in there, so I can't just put her out. And she thinks she's sleep, but she not too sleep because I know exactly what you're doing. But when I find me another place I get where I can move, y'all can have that. They can. I don't care. They can have that apartment. But I'm taking all my stuff out of there. But I want to get my chairs upholstered in a light color, maybe a pretty blue. One time I said yellow. I don't know if I want to do yellow. Just I got my blue lamps, and I saw some other decoration I could get that go up there to go along with my lamps. That blue and white. And then my coffee table, my side tables. I just like decorating. And right now, I got it in my mind to decorate. So I don't know I'm gonna have to go out there in the garage and do something out there. But I want to fix it where I don't want nobody coming down out there and Stop messing around with stuff. I got a rug. I need to clean that rug because it smells just like them dogs. Put all that stuff there in the garage. I wish I could get that chair there fixed and get it done in the leather. It's a comfortable little chair. I should have got one bigger though. Maybe a little bigger. I'm just talking. I need to get off of here. Well, I'm gonna close up.